taking a slow, deep breath in through the nose, pausing at the top of the breath, releasing through the nose, pausing at the bottom of the exhale. So you're using your mind to shape your breath. This is our live chakra attunement. Today is the 13th of May, 2026, and we're breathing in, pausing at the top, releasing the breath, pausing at the bottom. We're using our mind to shape our breath by making sure our inhale and our exhale are the same length, with a pause at the top of the exhale and a pause at the bottom. The pause at the top of the inhale and a pause at the bottom of the exhale. So get that rhythm. You can visualize it. Sometimes I visualize building a rectangle. So on the in-breath, I see that vertical line going up. The pause is a little short horizontal. And the exhale, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So it's nice, deep, slow breath that you're very aware of. And we're practicing. So when we do this practice, when we practice these breaths, when we breathe in and we breathe out, and we practice the breaths, we're strengthening our connection to mindfulness. We're becoming aware of how our mind works, so that when you need the practice, when you're in a panic or things are happening, you can go back to the breath. You've practiced it, and it can help bring you into your center again. So the practice has two parts. It has the part of exploration and learning and expanding, and then it has the part of being able to use this expanded, easing practice when you're in a crisis mode, and it brings you back to calmness and center again really quickly if you've been practicing. So that's one of the benefits of the practice. Not only does it expand us and expand our awareness, making us more mindful and aware of how our system works, what triggers us, what ticks us off, what sends us into a tailspin, but it's also able to get us out of that tailspin when we're in a crisis mode and all your synapses are firing, all your hormones are fired up, and the body's being flooded with that anxiety, fight or flight energy. So you can find that space of calm, and you can spread that calm to mitigate anxiety or panic. And that's one of the reasons that we practice breathing in and breathing out. So practicing in times of peace and harmony is extremely helpful, and it's strengthening you. So when you face those unknown things that kind of come our way out of left or right field, we don't melt down or fall apart. Breathing in, breathing out, we remain calm, and we can dispel the wild, out of control energy that happens when we lose center. So it's kind of like when you see a spinning top when you're a little kid, and you had those nice little wooden tops with the strings, and you get it going, and it's spinning at a high speed, but it's able to stay really centered and almost look still. But when it got wobbly, starts banging all over the place, beats it up, gets out of control, and sort of ends up falling apart, falling down. So keeping in mind that image, continuing to breathe in and out, and create your space of stillness, breathing in, breathing out. And we're going to go ahead and use our mantra for this month, our affirmation mantra. I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. And thinking of it as you say it again another 2 times, I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. Thinking of that top and how when you're still and you're vibrating at that higher frequency, the space around you gets that same hum, that same stillness. I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. So that divine presence, that stillness that you bring to chaos is a gift. And think of it again now when you're saying those words. Oh, that's what I'm doing when I express my power on the path of love. I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. And continuing to breathe, creating that container of light around the body, below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, to the right and the left of the body, and feeling your stillness nice and straight and tall inside, sitting up straight, breathing in. If you can't sit up straight, maybe you stand up for a moment. And just feel your chakras aligning, red at the base, orange at the navel, yellow at the solar plexus, green at the heart, blue at the throat, indigo at the third eye. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice, easy, still, aware. And you drop your consciousness down to the red chakra, the root chakra at the base, the tailbone. And you continue to breathe, feeling the breath moving through the spinal cord, moving through the diaphragm, the lungs, all the chambers of the lungs, feeling that chi force going through your body, opening up all the meridians down to the toe tips, the fingertips, all the way throughout the body. Bring in that life-giving prana, activate, bring it into spaces that might feel tight or achy or cranky, breathing in and out. And begin to visualize red. Red in nature, red roses, red leaves on the trees, red cherries, red apples. Breathing in and out, just get into the essence of that red pigment, that red vibration, and draw it into the auric field, the container of light. Pull it down and concentrate it at the root, imagining that chakra waking up and spinning by using the sounds, so the sound of our voice, the power of our will and our observation, and the breath. So the sound that we make while we visualize this spinning and waking up is a low-toned Om, and the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Lam, like L-A-M, Lam. Om, Lam. Imagine the red coming down the legs to the toes, through the chakras at the bottom of your feet, and connecting to the core of the new healed whole Mother Earth, the calm space where she's spinning her new body and her new self into solid form. Ready? Om, Lam. Lam. Breathing in, moving into the awareness of the belly chakra, orange. It's like such a bright, shiny color, happy color. Visualize orange in nature's flowers and fruits. Breathing in and out. Breathe into the gut, into the navel, into the biome. Just breathing into this area where the second chakra lives, hip to hip, kidney to kidney. Breathing in, breathing out, flooding the system with orange, opening your imagination, imagining perfect world. Imagine yourself perfectly still and balanced, and bringing in that orange energy It's a medium toned Om to wake it up, to start the frequency spin. One syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam with a V. Vam, Vam, Om, Vam, Vam. Breathing in, breathing out. Come up to the solar plexus. Personal power. Breathe in nice and deep. Feel that diaphragm opening and move your muscles of your core back and forth as you breathe in and out. Bringing in the yellow. One syllable Sanskrit mantra is Ra. And we do a Om tone that's a higher tone when we wake up the solar plexus. Sense of self-worth. Personal power that we're expressing in the world in the path of love. Ready? Om, Ra, Om, Ra. Take a few moments to notice what you notice. Red at the base, orange at the belly, yellow at the solar plexus. So this is rooting you to safety, to the earth. The red, feeling comfortable in your body. The orange, waking you up to physical sensations and pleasure and joy and inspiration and imagination and happiness. Yellow, a sense of self-worth, and now how you're going to bring yourself out into the world and move energetically in the world. Coming up from the yellow to the green in the center of the chest or the heart now. Ah, so deep sigh. Ah, and drop your jaw. Ah, flooding the body with yellow. Yum, yum, yum. Ah, yum, yum, yum. Ah, yum, yum, yum. So, sense of self-worth, personal power. Take a moment here today to just pat yourself on the back. Find some place to compliment yourself. Say it out loud. Take a deep breath and we'll sigh. Focusing on the green, spreading it in the center of the chest. Ah, so those deep sighs, give your heart that chance to unburden through the sighs, to release anything it's picked up. Sure, there's sadness. Ah, even as we're letting go and we can let go of things, sometimes there's a little sadness that they didn't go the way we wanted, or we didn't feel like we're finished with this particular part of our life or thing, but it's time to let it go at the same time. Ah. Ah, yum, yum, yum. Ah, yum, yum. Maybe you can rub your heart and the chest and open it up, bringing in that green healing energy, focusing on the divine feminine. Ah, the inner mother, the mother love for yourself and others, the compassion. Ah, yum, yum. So that heart is the bridge. It's going to take us up to that next set of three above, and that is the blue, the indigo, and the violet. So the blue is the throat, and we use the lion breath to open up this chakra, to wake it up, to clear it out, to just release. And we do sound with the release. We don't need words here, we need sound. Hem. So it's H-U-M. Hem. The lion breath, tongue comes to your chin, paws flare out. Hem. 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 Give yourself an extra good roar today. Breathing in the blue of the sky, so expansive. Breathing in, breathing out. And the one syllable Sanskrit mantra is hum. We're going to chant it. Hum, hum. Hum. And breathing in, expanding the lungs and the heart, feeling the throat more open, expansive, releasing with sound. Come up from the throat to the third eye, indigo. We hold the palms open, so as if you're going to bestow a gift and you're holding it with your palms and reaching out to give it. Go ahead and even emulate that. Go ahead and practice that, reaching out, palms up, indigo, third eye. This is where we start to come into our holistic vision and get out of that attachment separation business. We bring us into a whole space. We see a bigger picture. Breathing in, breathing out. We understand that something that comes up that's painful might, at the end of the day, be supportive. Breathing in, breathing out. Palm is open, and we do a little mini gratitude practice here. If you don't have a longer one in your life, at least you're being aware during these times of all the things we have to be grateful for. The earth, the day is beautiful today, the sky is blue, looking out my window. So many things to be grateful for. Yeah, those little inconveniences of life kind of fall away, and we focus on the trees and the grass and the sky and our friends and our breath and our bodies. I'm grateful for this experience. Gratitude. So the one syllable Sanskrit mantra for this chakra is the high pitch E. And I'm sorry, that's the exercise. The mantra is Sham, and the color is indigo. So it's a deep midnight sky. I think of indigo like a blue purple. So breathing in and out, feeling the third eye opening and shining. Sham, sham, sham. Sham, sham, sham. Gratitude, grateful for the guides, the guardians, the teachers, the angels. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming to the crown. This is the purple to the white light, so you're aligned now. Feel that alignment through your body as each one of these vibrant chakras, centers has popped on and reset for the day, and they're alive and they're shining, and the energy is moving up the center of your body and ultimately coming through the top of the head, through the crown chakra. This is the one that connects us to spirit, and this is the white light, the amethyst, the purple ray. Wah, 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 wah. That is our exercise. So you go from a low sound to the highest that you can. Keep the palms open so that at the highest note you can start to feel the energy, the shower of light coming back, drawing it into your body, drawing in a charge from the universe that you are networked and connected to. Breathing in, breathing out. Wah, 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 wah. Receiving with gratitude. And again. So that's a good 20 minutes well spent together, and see how it can shift your consciousness, and remind yourself that you could do this again during the day, at some point this afternoon, or when you're taking a walk. Breathing in and out. One syllable Sanskrit mantra for the crown chakra is Om itself. So we'll go ahead and tone Om together beautifully one time. Ready to close and seal our practice today. Om.